This semester I learned a variety of different things, but there are a couple of things that really stuck out to me, and they're things that I feel are very important. One of those things is the importance of getting to know your students. Getting to know your students, not just in the classroom, but getting to know them on a personal level. Getting to know their home life, doing home visits, being able to identify which one of your students lives with mom and dad, which one of your students lives with grandparents or aunts and uncles. Those things are important because you want to be able to build relationships with your students. It's important. Knowing the types of resources that they have at home, that's another thing that really stuck out to me because I know that there's a lot of kids that don't have books, they don't have computers, they don't have a lot of resources that they probably need in order to strive educationally, not just in school but at home. I think that that's really important, and that's something that as a student teacher I have really focused on this year. And at probably my first year teaching, I really want to set high goals for myself to get to know my students and their home life. Another thing that really stuck out to me this year is the importance of knowing your students' prior knowledge. In order to build good instruction for your students, you have to know where they are. You have to know what type of education they've had, their prior knowledge on any content area. It's important so that you can build instruction that fits their needs. And all of your students are going to be different, and you need to be able to meet every student's need, not just, you can't just pile them up into one basket and say, okay, I'm going to teach you this and expect that everybody's going to learn the same way, because they're not. And so being able to identify which students have a strength in English and which student has a weakness in English and who has a strength in math, it's important to know those things so that you can meet all of your students' needs. I've learned a lot about assessments this year. I've learned a lot about pre-assessments, formative assessments, summative assessments, and I look forward to implementing all of those in my classroom. And I've learned a lot about different strategies. I've learned a really cool strategy called Stomp the Class in my field experience class, and that's definitely a lesson that I'm going to be implementing into my classroom, and it's something that you can use at all levels, not just in a second grade class. So that's something that I look forward to doing as a teacher. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about my own weaknesses and my own strengths, and so I've had a really good year. I have a lot of really good professors, and I look forward to finishing my degree, and I look forward to next year. Thank you.